Hello and welcome to the show. This is Lowcountry Money Talk. We're at the desk today with Phil Bloyd with Revolutionary Financial Group. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Jessa?
I'm doing well.
Good.
We have a lot to discuss. We have a lot going on, and we're going to update our viewers with some things that are happening in the financial world. You know, a lot of you at home may have heard of this book called The Marshmallow Test, and I'm going to refresh your memory or let you know what it is if you haven't heard of it or aren't familiar. So there's this study in the 70s, I guess, and they monitored 600 children. What they did is they put them in a room by themselves with a marshmallow, and the adult would leave and say, hey, you know, I'm going to be right back. If you don't eat this marshmallow, I will bring you another one.
Right.
So they get 2 marshmallows for not eating it. Well, out of the 600 children, less than 200 of them were able to delay their gratification and didn't eat the marshmallow.
Yeah.
So most of the children did. Now, what's interesting about this study is they followed these kids after the fact to sort of see how this played out in their lives.
Sure.
And the ones who were able to delay gratification, not eat the marshmallow, get the second marshmallow, turns out had significantly higher SAT scores, lower body mass indexes, and just higher overall education achievement in their lives. So this is really interesting about how this marshmallow test related to their entire lives. Now, what I'm interested in finding out, Phil, is what in the world does this have to do with our finances?
A lot. But first we'll say the other 2/3 became congressmen and women. Okay. That's why we're in the state of, of affairs that we're in today, right? So, you know, spending trillions of dollars and that we don't have and all that. So we need to get the other third, the ones that's hung on to the one marshmallow, we need to get them in Congress and politics, you know?
We'll make some adjustments. Let's find these kids. How old are they?
Dig them up. Maybe there's a list.
Yeah, that's right. Their 50s and 60s. That's about right.
Sure. But, you know, the key thing about this report is it tells us a lot about society.
Yes, it does.
You know, we live in a society that needs immediate gratification.
That is the truth.
And it's, you know, we may call it impulse spending, like our Congress. You know, it's like, oh, well, you know, we're $31.7 trillion in debt. Oh, that's okay, let's spend another $1 trillion instead of trying to find out where the waste and abuse and fraud and trimming back. So it's really affecting our lives and everything that we do. It's affecting our retirement. Now it's affecting the values of our retirement plans because of the inflation and all that stuff. So this report means a lot because it tells you about society in general. But I want to relate this, Jessa, more to like our 401k system, our IRA system. So when I first started in this business 31 years ago, many of my clients, they didn't even have 401ks or IRAs because they didn't have them back in those days, you know, so they didn't save into them. So they would save their money for retirement. They would work and say, I need to put back X amount of dollars and this and that. Well, came along the 401k, which was designed more for high ups in corporate, you know, big corporate jobs and all these things. But
it wasn't for everybody.
No, it wasn't. It was mainly so that these high up individuals or highly compensated individuals could save temporarily or defer taxes and kind of get around some loopholes and stuff like that. So now that seems to be our number one retirement vehicle is a 401k.
Yes. It sure
you know, the old pension costs too much money for companies. You know, they have pension funds that they had to oversee and monitor, and many of those aren't doing well. So there's a lot to it. But, you know, not to run short, I think in the next segment, I'll come back and we'll see how that plays into our 401k today and what we might could do about it.
Okay, I like it. Well, I'm always interested to hear your strategies. Okay. I love the parallels between retirement and marshmallows, so we'll find out more.
Sounds good.
About
Tasty.
That. Yeah, after the break. Don't eat your marshmallow while we're gone. We'll be right back.